I'm going to hear it from the peanut gallery. Look at my poor plants. So, maybe a short show tonight because I've got to rescue plants, like now. So, these go in the ground, those go in the ground. That gets watered. So, I'm going to water things first. So, well, no, then they'll be heavier. This is the limb that fell. It was coming out here last night to go to Chili's, and this limb was swinging from up there. So you can't reach those to pull them down, so the weather brings them down. Alright, snaky poos, are you under here? Nope, good. Here, have some water. Have some water. Alright, we're going to go right here. Oops, there goes the bird bath. We're going right here. This is a sunny spot. I had my butterfly weed here before. I just ignored everything, guys. That's why everything's dead. I didn't water during the dry season. Oh shit, that's rooted to the ground. Or it's just because it's that heavy. Oh shit, look how much it's sunk. I think that's been there a minute. What do you think? Holy cow, let me put this phone down and get serious here. This is not working at all. Oh, try that. That's not gonna work, is it? Well, it doesn't matter. But I don't know how people do this. I guess they tote around their whatchamacallit. Yes, I'm gonna dress. I'm not gonna get out into the room. This has to be me. Spider webs. Grass. Grass, we say it. the roots. You gotta get the roots. I thought that was pokeweed because it gets really big like a tree. I don't know. Look, buddy. I know you need a steak. I know. Just bear with me. See how amended this all is? It's good soil over here. I built this soil. Spiders. Hershey. Alright. Oh, let's go get the plants. I could water in that hole first. Nah, it'll be a mess. I'll be stomping in the mud. Alright, anybody hanging out? Take off. What's a stick? It looks like a black snake. Alright. See, I'm going with my left arm. I try. Okay, let's get these in the ground and get them watered. It feels like rain, but that's very fleeting. I mean, it was black last night. I mean, scary black. Turned that weird green, the whole thing. Never rained a drop. I'm going to put 3 of these here and 3 in the back. Maybe I should put them all here and just get more for the backyard, because if I water these, they're not going to stay. I can't. They're not getting nutrition here. That soil is leached from all the rain. These have a particular smell to them. Can't put my finger on it. What is it you smell like? Green. Very green. Alright. Alright, I'm going to get these in the ground. Oops. Was I pointing the wrong way the whole damn time? I don't know if you can see me or not. Oh well. Break up these roots when they're really root bound like that. You kind of break those up. Sorry. I know what it smells like. Weed, like marijuana. That's what it reminds me of. It is butterfly weed. If you don't want fern and you see these in your garden, get rid of them. Those are ferns. They're invasive here. Don't know. I do smell rain. I hear it's coming in from the bay, but it's a long ways away. I'm gonna water them in. I have to be sure. I can't not water them in and then have it not rain and they're just completely wiped out after they go through the sun. They haven't had their sun today. The hose is already out there. Oh man, I'm so out of shape. But this is how you get back into shape, right? Just do it. Oh yeah. I'll be vaping and doing my jewels tonight. So I'm probably gonna do a lot of buy it nows. The last time I was zooted like that, I would call the gym like diamond or sapphire and then call it a sapphire. I kept like using the terms interchangeable. I know it's not funny, but it kind of is. Y'all, come on. All right, let's look at what's going on over here, not me. Here we go. I really want these to get really good and wet. So while these are doing that, I'll use these stones to my advantage and get this thing pointing up instead of straight down at the ground. Hang on. See, that sun's hitting them now. So that's going to get good and flooded. Not getting over there. Make sure everybody is equally really, really wet. Alright. I'm just going to let that sit in here. And if it overflows, it'll overflow there, but it'll be gentle and it won't wash the soil away. Oops, my shovel. These other ones are going to be a lot easier. There's a lot of roots in here I had to cut through with the shovel. Over here is not. No, I'm going to stick these in this bed here. I need to get some water on those quick, though. So, there's no way for me to set my camera up. But I'm going to snug one of them right here, maybe two. It's a little tight right here. I wanted to get it down here because I know Mike really put that deep in the ground so no one could just pull it up. Alright, so I'm going to go for here. And I have to move. I'm going to move these irises. I will. I'm going to move these. And this is all real soft soil in here. I just put these in, so these can go right in the ground anywhere. They're fine. They're fine. I'm just going to tuck them in here. This soil is really soft because it's all compost and topsoil I just put in. So it's very welcoming to these little guys, or big guys as it were. See how nice that dirt is in there, so they'll be happy. We're going to buddy you guys up. We're buddying you up because I'm running out of time. So I think it might actually really storm. I mean, it might actually happen. Let me go turn this hose off in case it starts popping lightning and I need to run in the house real quick. I have water running out here and flooding the side yard. I'm going to turn this off. Well, if it's going to rain, those will perk back up, but I prefer just get them in the ground so that it's not an every day or every other day thing to have to water them, because I said earlier when I got them, they love the sun and they're very thirsty. Oh, look at my babies. Yeah, look at you, how pretty. Hello. You're so beautiful. Oh, look at you. You too, baby. You're going to bloom soon, I promise. Yeah. This weekend I'll put the fertilizer on. Even though it's a lot of weeds, I'm still gonna do it. Yeah, it might actually rain. But let's not take chances. So I could probably dig this out enough with my hands to plop these in here. I'm already dirty. So that's all I'm gonna do is drag this back. Yes, I don't want to do that. Let me get my shovel. I should have grabbed my gloves. Alright, I'm just going to get these in. See you in a minute. But I got my phone wet. Those are in. They're watered in. Those are being watered in now. The one on the porch is already watered. It's rumbling. And it's a breeze kicked up, so I still have to do it. I mean, they're going to die. Where am I going to put them? Another pot. Then I have to open the compost and all that where this is ready to go. Could tuck them in there. They don't get a lot of sun there, but this end, I really wanted them on this end, so I'm going for it. I'm just going to scooch in here. Can I scooch? Sure. Uh-oh, there's roots to that. Maybe here. Where did I go? Here, here, and here. That's all wet too. That's great from that AC condensation drip is there. I'm doing this on my hands not to disturb the roots. Because see these roots? That's that colia. Or what is that? Yeah, it's colia. It's not very deep, but I can spread those roots out and get them in here. Hang on. Trying to wet my phone again. Well, my phone is wet again, but it didn't turn off this time. I got sweat in my eye. Ah. Alright, so the wind's picking up, but see, it's, yeah, I had to water them in. Alright, let me clean up my mess. It ain't too bad. And yes, my back burns. Yes, my shoulder burns. But guess what? My plants aren't going to die. So I feel very happy about that. These are so handy. Because if I'm getting back into it, I'm getting back into it. Which means rooting and seeds and the whole 9 yards. And can I do this? If I'm smart, yes, sure. If I grow 2 brain cells close together, maybe. That poor thing. I could just set him on the ground out there. Let him stay starved in here. Here. These will perk up. I soaked them really good. I'm just going to set him right there. Yes, he'll root there. He'll grow there. That's how he got in that pot. He was in... Anyway, one of the babies fell on the ground. I dug it up. Yada, yada, yada. So, see how they're just laying down? That's what they do. They just flop to the ground when they get dry. And that butterfly weed wasn't far behind it, so... Yeah, so I flooded my porch because while I was working on this, I laid it inside this pot. I laid it inside this pot and soaked it good. And then I moved it here, and I went back and did these again. So, that's all on the ground. I ain't got to worry about it dying now. Oops. I didn't check my mail. I'm supposed to have... it's not a big auction. They haven't been here. Might put that little white flag. So if you open the box, the white one stands up. I'm getting a new mailbox. I almost ordered one today, and thank goodness. I had checked your orders just to see where some stuff I had was at. Like my mailing envelopes. I'm having to use either one size smaller or one size bigger. Which either way is not efficient. So, for some reason, 7 by 5 envelopes are July 30th. What the hell? I mean, I ordered them like 2 weeks ago. I think these are fine. Those will be fine. So, next time I'm out here, I'll be cutting. Because this is done. Feeding the stuff isn't a big deal. I'll put it in that Miracle Grow spray feeder thing and hit it. So I did relocate some irises in order to fit those in here. The soil's beautiful, so I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to get any mold. I wanted to water that. It's too heavy to drag it out here so it gets water. No, it's too heavy for that. This is dry, and you're not too heavy, my man. You can sit here and soak up water. Yeah, I am going to go ahead and hit that Joseph's coat. This will be okay because it'll get rain, and it got rain, I guess, a couple days ago. I don't have this on very high because I don't want it to go everywhere. This is really soaked. This, you want to just get wet. Kind of like your African violets. Water it when it's dry, but make sure it can drain. It has a water catcher, so water's not even coming out the bottom. But I have leaves laid in here and stems rooting, so there's leaves rooting in here too. Okay, let's just set this here for a minute. See, my water stopped. This stupid, excuse me, this very convenient rubber hose. But while I'm here, it's probably got a kink in it. Oops, I just sprayed my front porch. Oh, it's fine actually, because yeah, there's a big old twist in it. I don't like these hoses for that reason. I see you, mosquitoes. I see you. This gets water here usually, but it does like to be foliage watered. I don't know about that, so I'm just going to hit it. They don't need much, just like you don't know something. These mosquitoes are bad. I let this water go for like a day. That's all it takes. It is a day. I see a new leaf coming on here. It's going to leak. I didn't get my plastic in there good. I just saw that compost on the top of this. Oh, don't make a mess on my wall, please. Just lay this in here. Let that get a real good soaking. Ooh, I'm sweating bullets. This Burler's food bar, it keeps spinning. It needs to go in the dumpster. Oh, well, this took a tumble. Mike dropped it. This doesn't look great, but it might have roots. I'm not going to pull that. Feels like it does have roots. I know these do. And look how much this little piece I broke off accidentally of the Joseph's coat. Look how big it got already. I had a piece of that plumbago that broke. I stuck in here. Did it get lost in translation? I guess so. Alright. That was thirsty. Up, it's running out on the ground. Okay. Can turn it off. I mean, it's got to establish roots after being transplanted, you know. I got to get these in. But this weekend, Mike will be here to help me. I'm worried, though, the wheelbarrow is not tall enough to pull it up and then dump it. I'm thinking about using the dirt to roll the cart onto, to be able to dump it. Look at that big wasp. Oh, they're making a new nest already. Look, I sprayed 1, 2, like 4 of them here, and they've already started 1, 2 again. And they're buzzing me. They get really defensive around their nest. I don't want to fight them. Oh, luckily, this will root like crazy. It don't like crazy sun, so let's not do that. Here's a bare spot of dirt. A nice, wet, rich-looking dirt. There we go. That'll root. It will. Okay, I'm all done. I can't see what's on the screen except I'm red in the face and just dripping. I know, in a dress. I wasn't planning on doing this. I just came out and saw my poor plants and thought, no. And see? See? I'm going to fall into my truck. That rain has said, I'm just thundering and blowing the wind. I ain't really going to run. It does it to me all the time. Look at my acacias. They're happy babies. I need to pinch you off. My nails aren't long enough. Should have brought my clippers. I have some in the garage. Let that branch, because it's never been trained. It's just grown straight up because it was growing wild over there by that eucalyptus tree up there. It was right up under all those bromeliads. I left my cutters here. Yay. Yay. My rose clippers, but I'll clean them before I do the roses. Just in case. These bleach wipes are handy for that, for your garden tools. You just wipe them with a bleach wipe before you go from one plant to the other. Alright, let's cut this just above this leaf. I think I'm going to go, that's a little yellow too. I'm going to go here. There you go. Sorry, boo. You too. I'm going to go just above the set of leaves there. It'll be okay. It'll branch out. Look at it trying to get me. I'm sorry I have to kill you, but baby, you're so sharp on the thorns. Get me. When we first moved, I parked my car. I had a 1999 Ford Explorer, big beast. I drove that thing. I drove it hard and put it away wet. I drove it until finally the heater broke. I drove it for 3 years with no AC in the Florida heat. I always played everything for early in the morning or late in the afternoon and drove with my windows down. But when the heat was gone, no. Homie, don't play that. So, that was that. That painted flower thing is what made that big old hole. There's moss and shit all down here. Let me pull this bird bath out. See what I can make scatter up in there. See if anything runs out at me. Oops. These blocks here are to hold the bird baths down so they don't tip over. I'll let the rain fill it up. They prefer it anyway. Look at that palm fronds down. I kept that right there. I know, I should just go in right now. This, oh my baby, you're alive. Hi there, sweet thing. Look at you. This is a Joseph coat. That's one of these plants. It gets the pink fuzzy blooms. I'm so happy to see you alive. I didn't think you survived, sweetness. Yeah, you're about to get some more sun. I'm gonna move these things. That's good. You got competition here. Oh, it's a palmetto. Let's get that palmetto away from it. This one's probably too big already, believe it or not. That one just, forget it. You got to get them really little, or they're in there. Like white on rice. They won't re-root laying down. They'll just become mulch. Okay. Yeah, you shouldn't be in the sun, sugar. Maybe over here. Oh, look, there's a hole. There you go. That's better. There was a pumpkin vine in there. I dumped that out and put something else in it. Okay. I ain't worried about these weeds. I'll get them when I get this stuff. Oh, that's nice. If I get abducted, see this white and black. It says fluid something. I have cutters. I'm armed. Fluid truck. Okay. Oh, the water's off. As Storm said, I was just joking. Hear it rumbling? The bay is 10 minutes that way. And then about an hour boat ride, you can hook up to the Gulf. So they roll in, but they go northeast of me or southwest of me. I get them. I do get rains. I ain't cutting you. Ain't no sense. You've been just wild for years. Just let you go. Ain't no sense in fighting that thing. Nothing else needs cut. Nope. Okay. Well, the roses do, but we're not doing that. Not now. I'm not just for it. Hey, close these things. Alright, I think I got everything up out of the yard. I didn't put the hose away, but let me make sure it's not drug out to where we're going to trip over it in the walkway. I have tripped over the hose here. It was on my ring camera. Me tripping over the hose and falling down. So yeah, I better get this. See how that's just flopped over? But that's new growth. But it's flopped like a fish. Are you happier now, baby? I just found one of your relatives over there. Let's get this off the walkway. So this weekend, we'll get this full. I don't think, if I get a hydrangea now, it's going to be small, which is fine. I can baby it, see how it does get this little bit of sun. That's why I need the oak leaf, so it can get enough energy just from the early morning sun and that little window it has and the dappling light to the trees. Alright, I'm going to call it. I have to wait. Look at the radar, see what this is doing before I get in the shower. There's nothing more terrifying than being in the shower and hearing BAM! It's like, I'm gonna die. Because lightning can hit the pipes. It travels through water, travels through your pipe. They tell you, don't be in the bath, don't be in the shower, don't be in the sink, don't be in a window. And I've been nearly struck 5 times. I mean, knocked out, knocked down, sunburn, hearing damage, nerve damage. All right. Ooh. Excuse me. I made lunch and forgot about it. It's laying there. What time is it? Shoot, it's 2 o'clock. Yeah, it's out there a good time of day. But I was in the shade. Y'all saw that. Let me go scrub my nails. Check the radar. See if I can't get in the shower. Oh, I left my water outside. All right, that's it. I'll see y'all at 8 o'clock tonight. So, probably be quite a few bite nails. I'll stay as long as I can, but I know I'm going to be hurting. Like a mo. Like a mo here real soon. It's gonna hit me, that shoveling. And just, I gotta do dishes too. I want to cook tonight. I haven't cooked this week except, I think, twice. So I need to cook. I got the Italian sausage laid out, so, well, in the fridge. Everything came out real nice and early. Nothing was a faker. I love this. I'm not touching nothing because I'm too dirty. I love this. I love the ribbies. This is citrine craziness. It's a size 12.5. That turned out drop dead gorgeous. Ross Simmons or Simons, whatever. This is cool. I just wiped it down so I still have the little bit of tarnish. So yeah, it turned out real nice. I haven't tested all the stones yet, but I did test those. And that bracelet, it showing it being spinel. Come on, man. I sound like fucking Joe. Come on, man. That's emerald. I'm sorry. Alright, I'm gonna go. I'll see you tonight at 8. Alright, Eastern Standard Time. Bye. It's 2 hours later. I'm sure they're perked up. Yes, they just need water when they flatten out like a fish like that. Yeah, see, they're already standing up. He's standing up. He's standing up. How about you, boo? Yep, you're standing up. And the pot, you're standing up. Yep, yep, yep. That, we didn't get no rain. Didn't rain a damn drop. So, let me water that oregano because it's dry. I mean, I might as well. I'm out here and it's dry. This water's going to be hot. It's like really hot. Like, burn you hot. It comes out of this rubber hose. Look at the rainbow. Woo! I don't want to get this foliage wet, but I'm figuring this might be dry too, because all the water runs right out the top. If it wasn't, you know, run, lizard, run. Wasp ain't bothering me. That's a good thing. There's a piece of that nest I knocked down last time because I sprayed them. And then when I came over here to water that concrete, that cardboard in, I know it looks horrible. It's the resin. Oh, it'll come back. It'll be a mound. You wait. Where I put this, it's going to be crazy big. You should see my videos of how this thing was before. It was crazy big. I'm going to reckon you might be dry too. I can't reach you. And I don't want to get this. Oh, it's just stuck on this thing. That's why I don't care for these rubber hoses. They're not very easy to move. Ouch, I got something in my foot. Imagine that. Of course I'm barefooted. What you think? I didn't mean to get your footage wet, baby, but you're pretty shaded here. I want to keep these real wet because they are rooting. This is clearly rooted. You can feel the resistance on some of these. I don't know where that piece of plumbago went. It broke off when I was moving the pot, and I stuck it in the dirt. You see, we might drop the pot here, but I don't know where it is. I guess I have another dozen coat somewhere. I'll put that in the pot by itself. Alright, who gets to sit and be watered? You poor fun. I know. I abuse you. I never took care of you. And I did plant you in that big old bucket. I would let that run a little bit. I did put it in there. It's starting to try to... No, that's attached. So it ain't trying to spread. It'll take over my whole yard if I let it. My right ear is full again. Just full of fluid. Must be because I'm out here breathing the greenery and shit. I don't know. That sun is getting these real good right now. Sadly, I did get the leaves a little bit wet. But it's going to go this way. Actually, the angle that way. But you see, that's all the sun that hydrangea's going to get. Supposedly, the oak leaf can handle just almost full shade, just partial sun. It does get early morning. It comes under the tree. And then it gets that little spot around, what, 2:30? And then, that's it. That's it. There we go. So, I just want to show you, they did fine. They're all perked up and happy. That pot, I'll have Mike lift it up. He's gotten home so late every day this week. But this needs to go here, and this Blue Days needs to go in the back cart. Oh, shoot, I didn't go out back and check my cart. I already know that oregano just needs to go in a bigger pot. I'm not wanting to open up the, I'm sure the butterfly weed's fine. It was droopy, but it wasn't flopped over when I planted it, so it should be just fine. The reason I stuck these gingers in here, they'll root. Those ones that are growing in there, I did the same thing. I just was trimming and just stuck them in the dirt, and they're growing. So, yeah, they'll root, and they'll fill in some of these spots because I'll lose some. These laying down ones and stuff, I ain't going to stake up everything. Some of them I'll just cut. They'll come back. Yeah, they're fine. They're plenty wet. Their sun is done. They'll get some dappling. Once this is gone, they'll get a lot more. This pine tree worries me because these winds, them bitches snap. We already had one snap. We had 3 big ones in the front yard where my rose trellis is, where the arbor is, and they got beetles, and they were dying. That tree, of course, 23 years ago wasn't nearly that big. Pine trees was here. There's 3 of them. So we cut them down. I had ropes. Mike's on the saw. I had ropes pulling out that way. Those trees were so big, I shit you not, they fell over, crossed the street, and hit the tips hit the far end of that sidewalk. Whoa, boom. You talk about shitting bricks. I just realized in that moment when that thing hit the ground how much danger I was in pulling on that thing. If I'd have tripped and fell or something, I'd be a flat cat. And my mail comes, so I can get in the shower now. I was waiting. My gold came. I've been buying gold. It's going up so much. Anyway, I ain't showing you myself. I'm in my pajama tops and some crazy shorts. So I need to get cleaned up. And I am going to take something for pain first. I drank some coffee. Yes, almost 4. But I'm going to bag some of this up and just label them by it now. And I got some rings that I sized and I did bag that we can do. They're buried in here. What have I done? What did they do? Is this the right thing? It is, because the bag's in the bottom. I needed a container, so I'll probably just dump these out. The charm bracelet with people's names and dates. What sucks. I never did figure out. I'm thinking, oh, my phone's dying. All right, I'm going to go. I'll see you at 8 o'clock tonight. So if I don't stay too long, don't be mad at me. But I'll have a bunch of bite nails so that y'all can get some stuff. And on that, so you know, I will do pre-sale. Email me if you're interested in any of these big pieces. Like the sterling fetish, the watches, the bracelets, the big things. It's a size 12.5. This is a really nice set here. And there's a lot. There's just a lot. Y'all saw it, right? Yes. So yes, email me. You can I'll do pre-sales. It'll take some off my plate. Alright, so if you're interested in that fetish or the torques or the watches or that set by what is her name? Shit, I can't remember. Alright, I'm gonna go. Bye, y'all.